So why hot dog contest specifically? Like, is it hot dogs or any eating contest?
Well, I mean, competitive eating's kind of awesome no matter what the food, but when I think about, like, if I were to be in an eating contest, I would think that it would be a hot dog one because they're delicious. Or conies. I would do conies as well, the hot dogs with the chili.
What about one of those, eat the 72-ounce steak and it's yours for free? Would you do that?
No, I want competition. I want people that I'm vying against.
Not competition against yourself? You have 1 hour to eat it?
Boring.
I find it kind of thrilling.
Oh.
Thrilling.
Sorry, did you say thrilling?
I find it thrilling.
Well, that's quite the coincidence because today's show, it's called The Thrill Ain't Gone with Jess and BJ.
Wow, best transition ever.
I'm very impressed. Who knows? Maybe there is not completely a lack of love lost between the two of us. I'm skeptical. When we say the thrill ain't gone, we're not talking about this because people
I thought
who
that was
think
the
there's
double meaning. I thought we were talking about this.
People who think there's a this, you're crazy. I don't know what your relationships are like at home or how you evaluate what you say to loved ones or people you care about, but if this is what it looks like, you're not doing it.
Well, they can just tell that you're into me. That's all it is.
All right. We're talking about Will the Thrill, who is still in
Okay, I like Will.
here at day 3 of Legends of Poker, which is what we're going to talk about because the thought of being into you is giving me the creeps.
Truth hurts.
So let's just get down to business so I can focus and not deal with the thought of that horrifying thing ever.
Over-under. One of the reasons she's into me is because I'm winning a lot. The over-under today was we had 3. Wow, man, you got that stare going.
The thrill.
3
Can't you feel the
WPT.
thrill?
3 WPT players of the year still in the field. We had Gavin Smith, Jonathan Little, JC Tran. The over-under was 1.5. How many would survive the day? I took the under. You took the over.
There were none.
Gavin busted 57th. JC
then- 39th.
Jonathan Little 38th. We ended with 21. That's a big goose egg.
Yeah, I
0
was way
players of the
wrong.
year.
Things did not go JC Tran's way today. Things did not go Jonathan Little's way today. Things did not go my way today when it came to over-unders. So I think I am drawing dead on the over-unders.
But let's keep playing anyway.
Pride is on the line.
Yes.
We may not have any players of the year left in the field, but we do have one WPT title holder left, Mr. Shawn Buchanan, who ended the day 7th in chips. Another coincidence.
Brought
We're
to you
on
by
a roll
the number
today.
7. And the key place tomorrow, the key moment of
That's
tomorrow,
true.
is 7th place. That's the
We're
TV
going to
bubble.
play down from 21 down to the televised final table.
21-6.
So he's 7th in chips with 21 left. He's above average with about 1.3 million. You are ahead, so I will defer to you on whether you think he's going to do better or worse than 7th.
I think Shawn Buchanan, one of the most underrated players.
Agreed.
By general fans, not by other players. But he's
Not
just...
Shawn Buchanan. Agreed.
I say he's going to finish better than that, 1st through 6th. I think he's making the TV final table. That's where I'm betting.
I'm going to agree with you just because,
Just because you're into me, but your stated reason will be what?
Shawn Buchanan is one of the most skilled people left in the field. Like you said, he's a bit under the radar, and I think it's going to serve him well here because he's been very low-key, but chipping up. He got some of JC Tran's chips, I think, or he played a lot of pots with JC, I think.
They're like atoms. They kind of spread out, and everybody's got a little bit of somebody.
And I just feel like Shawn makes a WPT final table every year or so.
He's due.
And
He's
it's
due.
about time for him to pick up another one. So hoping for the best on that one.
So tomorrow I will still be in the lead, either
it's
3-1
not
or
gonna
4-2.
change anything, but
Wait,
congratulations.
do we have anything at stake on this? Or
Oh
only on
no, I'm going to invoke that BJ said that things have happened. We can't make bets on it now.
Well, of course not. I've already won. But I'm just saying,
We'll
should
do
we?
a final table bet. How about
Okay.
that? When we do the draft, we'll
Next-
be sure to do a final
Next
table
time we
bet.
should also do a bet on something at stake when we do these.
All right.
I'm just saying that. Borgata. We'll do that at Borgata.
Okay. We got to keep things thrilling after all.
By the way, she chose the title Thrill Ain't Gone. Just
When
saying.
did I choose?
I didn't choose it.
How did we get? I don't know. All right.
Look at your little note. Tell us what's next on the
We're going to talk
agenda.
about the thrilling start of the day.
Ah,
Because we
yes.
always kind of come in, we're like, oh, the bubble's coming, so we'll have some time.
You expect
Where
play to
people
slow
will be
down.
playing slowly, we can learn some of the unfamiliar
Especially a
faces.
low buy-in event. For a
Yeah.
WPT event, this is a 3,500 plus 200 buy-in. A lot of non-pros, non-top pros in this field. You would expect a lot of tight play on the bubble.
Not to mention that it's unless you bought in twice, the min
Right.
cash is is double your buy-in, which is a little higher than usual these days. No one seemed to care. Like, genuinely, it was like people were trying to go outside of the money.
We raced to the bubble. People were...
It took like a level, if
yeah.
even, and it was no hands of hand-for-hand play because Jason
we lost
DeWitt...
3 players within
It was
2 minutes.
Jason DeWitt, Joe Wrestler, and Joe Wrestler was the exact bubble boy.
Tom Braband was the other.
Tom Braband ran 9s into aces. Jason DeWitt ran kings into Ray Henson's aces, and then Joe was crippled in a hand when his ace-king lost to Brent Hanks' ace-queen and went out on the bubble the next hand. No hand-for-hand play, and then we were breezing through, and then
the
thrill kind of disappeared for a while because...
we ended a level with 44 players, and the next level, I forget which one it was, that's when the action slowed down.
We lost 3 players in one level. It did slow down quite a bit. It seemed like everybody was so deep stacked that there just wasn't.
They finally woke up and realized, hey, I've got over 100 big blinds. I don't need to shove with 5s.
Yeah. Stacks got deeper, but at the end of the day, it did speed back up again. And along the way, we lost a lot of the big names left in the field. Like you said, Gavin Smith, Jonathan Little, who made a run in this last year as well.
Yes.
And J.C. Tran, Greg Mueller, Emnon Philippi. I'm trying to think of some of the others.
Can we talk about the players still in?
Why don't you talk about the players still in?
Last woman standing,
Is Christina Lindley.
Christina Lindley, Lindley Lou on Twitter. She had a nice thing at the Live at the Bike featured table. She got pocket aces twice in 3 hands. She had been moving all in a couple of times. Shoved with aces. Kessler tried to call. Couldn't call with an ace.
It
She called him
crippled
a nit.
Kessler with like no chips.
Yes. Couldn't call
That's-
another
yeah.
short stack all in with an ace. And then she got aces again 2 hands later against kings. Doubled up. She finished the day short but survivable.
Aces of Kings happened a lot today. The biggest one of which came with Will the Thrill and Matt Berkey. Berkey came into the day with a very big stack. Did not finish the day. I think went out in 30th place. Mostly at the hands. Will took the most of them when his kings flopped a king. Berkey fought for a little while and it just didn't happen. Similar situation for Cody Slaybaugh, who was up at the top of the counts towards the start of the day. He lost a million chip pot in a straight over straight situation. Tried to rally, couldn't do it, and went out in, I think, 35th or so, somewhere in there. So, a lot of coolers, which sped things up. And then
Yeah.
when we didn't get coolers, things slowed down.
Yeah, the early action was sped up by the players. The deep action seemed to be more of the coolers.
But tomorrow we'll have a little shallower structure, I think. We've got some short stacks down at the bottom who'll need to do some work. Christina,
Right.
I think, is the shortest of all of them.
Really? Didn't notice.
But we also have some huge stacks in the field. Most notably, the big chip leader is Jeff Berdis with 2.7 million, and then the next closest person is James Carroll, right?
1.9 million for James, and then 1850 for
David Danishkar.
There we go, David Danishkar.
So, several big stacks, but some shorties. I think Ray Henson fell off there at the end, and we'll need to get a double up in order to really
Ended
get
below
going.
a million. Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to be seeing lots of thrills as we play down from 27 to the final
And
table.
transition back to the title.
We established we like transitions, remember?
No, you established you like transitions.
You're the one who
I
did the
just want to beat
transition
it.
in the title. All right, speaking of getting
And you
snappy and
remember
getting
how
over with
solid it was.
question of the daytime so I can get away from this one. What is your favorite thrill ride?
Like roller coasters and such, but the biggest thrill ride I ever did was skydiving. 18 years old. Not really a ride, but I think it kind of fits. It's a thrilling thing. Going skydiving. Parachuting.
Always one to kind of skirt around what the actual issue is. But I'm going to go ahead and pick a ride. I'm going to say Son of Beast at Kings Island in Ohio, near where I grew up. The Beast is kind of the famous wooden roller coaster, but Son of Beast was awesome because at one point it was the only wooden roller coaster with a loop in it. And then the loop was so dangerous they had to take it out, but I rode it with loop, so it has a special
You know
place
what was better than Son of Beast?
for me. Hit me.
Beast. I never rode Son of Beast, but I rode Beast.
Oh, well, it has to be better if you wrote it.
That was pretty much what I was going for.
I mean, okay, well, you've got the R.L. Stine novel, but really, what else is it about Beast that's so impressive? Does it have a loop? No.
To be honest,
Is
I
it
don't.
younger? No. Is it hipper? No.